What is up, YouTube? Today we're back with another Guild War video, and we're fighting against Tangent, as you can see in the title. And I'm back from vacation, so the videos are going to be coming back again. Thank you very much to everybody who has been supporting the videos. I know, it's not easy to miss your favorite YouTuber for a week. I know it's really hard. But shout out to Nico. He actually was able to help me pick up a new microphone because, in his words, yo shit is ass, not gonna lie. So Nico, thank you very much for making this happen with sponsoring the microphone, and I really appreciate it. And let me know what you guys think in the comments in terms of how it sounds. And yeah, we're gonna try to just be clean today, try to go 3-0 as always, and just go from there. Let's just see. And let me know what you guys think for real though, because if it's too quiet, not loud enough, or maybe there should be some type of filter, let me know, because this is completely new to me. And shout out to Bennigan's as well for helping me with all the audio setup. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the first attack of today. All right, so for our first attack, we'll be hitting DavidOi. It's going to be a scout, so it's going to be ML Poly, Janua, and Navy Captain Landy. So I'm going to be going with Yulha as my firebait for the Janua, and she's going to be on speed HP with Holy Sacrifice. Nothing special here, just as much HP as you can. I'm going to be running Knockwall here on Symbol of Unity, and I'm going to be running a damage Knockwall. And simple because we want to have 100% hit chance against Janua in case it's a dodge artifact. And, the crit chance is just so that we have the ability to do some chip damage with our Knockwall when we Soulburn S3 and S2. That way we can bring the Janua to 1 HP basically on turn 1. Now, this Requiem Roana is pretty bad. If you can make like a 7k Roana or 8k Roana or triple torrent, that'd be much better than mine. But I didn't want to change too much gear. I just swapped it from an effectiveness ring to an attack ring. And the whole idea for this comp is basically Poly moves, I Soulburn S3, S2, and then Roana can basically just finish the rest, right? So when the Janua is binded, they're not going to be able to proc the S2. So that way you kind of shut them down and you kill the Janua ASAP. You're able to hopefully push back the candy with our Roana, but even if it doesn't, it's binded. You can't dual attack with the Poly, so then it just makes this a lot safer. And even if the Monk gets outsped by the Poly, it's not that big of a problem because we have the Yulha to protect us from the Janua. And the chances of this being like a 250 candy is, pretty unrealistic. But let's just hope that it's not the case. Bottom is going to be Conk, Blood Moon Haste, and Emil Senya. So I've been trying to find a lot more of like the Emil Senya defenses because I think this is going to be something that's going to be much more popular as time goes on, as well as for me, I'm running Emil Senya in my defense. So for light bait, we're going to be running Doris. Now I thought about running Lionheart, but the main issue was Lionheart can get stripped. She has a lot of buffs all the time. The haste might have effectiveness, and it's just a bad time, right? So I'm going to be running a tank Doris here. The whole idea behind this build is so that I don't have to press S2. Because if I press S2, that's going to allow the Blood Moon Haste to actually press buttons. And we don't want to do that, right? We don't want to let the Blood Moon Haste allow to get the extra attacks with the S1, S2, with the Celestine and stuff like that. And then Roana is going to be on just like triple set Guardian Ice Crystal, just to give it a little bit more survivability to, whether it be Shu or Doris, doesn't matter. And then our Doris is going to be on kind of like it's a leftover gear. Like I have a non-reforged piece here, but we're running Prayer of Solitudes just so we get extra damage. This is around like almost 29k HP. And she's going to be our light bait, which is why we want to run her a bit, tanky. So just HP right side, as obviously. And yeah, the whole idea on the bottom is just don't die, right? Doris can't die to Blood Moon Haste, Shu can't die to Senya plus Conquer Lilius because we have, so much bulkiness and Guardian Ice Crystals, so it should be okay. And yeah, we'll be able to stabilize after Roana gets her healing and S2 and everything, so it should be good to go. And let's go right ahead. Alright, so it's actually Hostess of the Banquet Janua, so it's an ER Janua. And it's 15.9k Poly. So actually speed down, so the Janua takes that turn into the Yulha. And that's fine. So we want to grab the CR bar here for the rest of the guilds. And I'm going to Soulburn S3 now.
This is not the time.
So ER Janua at that speed, because that's like around like, I want to say 230, 240 speed Janua. Shouldn't have that much ER. But because I'm not on an F ring anymore, the chances of me landing is actually quite low. So since they're binded, I'm just going to S2 try to land a seal. We were unable to land seal. So now I'm just going to S3 with the Roana here. Hopefully push back the candy like I said during the prep. But it should be okay regardless. So we're actually able to strip. That's nice. I'm going to finish off the Janua here. And then I'm going to S1 on Candy since that's the only target that's available. We got the D-Break. Beautiful. And it could be Holy Sack. But regardless, I'm I'm just gonna dump an S3. Actually, no. I'm gonna S1. In case it is Holy Sack, right? I don't want to accidentally proc it for fun.
I don't want to do this any more than you do.
So I'm going to S2
How do
here.
you like this?
Is it Holy Sack? It is not. I'm gonna Soulburn S1 with the Poly, or with a Rowana, and then just finish it off with our Monk. So this is a really clean team, so if you guys have been trying to find a better comp, I know a lot of people don't have like Karina or Lethe, so you can't run the Sinji Karina Lethe combo. If you have Knockball and Rowana, you can run something like this. Conquer Lily is going to be 22.5k HP on Nostalgic Music Box based on what I saw. No immunity on any of the units. Blood Moon Haste is 24.4k HP, and she's going to rip into the doors here. And that's about 10k. Okay. So in this spot, it is not going to be S3 because I don't want to give buffs, right? If I put my buffs up for the Blood Moon Haste to strip my Doris, that's obviously very not ideal. So I'm just going to S1 into the Blood Moon Haste here. Let the shoe hit. It's counter Senya. Interesting. And 3F. So it's counter 3F Senya. So what I'm going to do here is I don't want to put buffs up like I said. The primary focus is going to be Conquer Lilius here most likely. So I'm going to S3, push this down, get S3, get speed buff, go into the door, into the Senya. I do have 2-turn barrier though, which is kind of not ideal, but that's okay.
Even if you're scared.
So I'm gonna S3, push the shoe down. And our primary focus target is going to be, I want to say shoe. I mean, sorry, I want to say Blood Moon Haste. If we were Conquer Lilius first, Conquer Lilius just heals us with the. It's counter Senya on 3F. So realistically, I'm gonna put speed buff up for the rest of the team. So I think the right play is probably focus Blood Moon Haste first then. So it's counter Blood Moon Haste. Actually strips our speed buff, so we hit the S2. 30.3k Senya on counter on 3F. How much damage does that do? Not enough. A lot of healing coming through. He didn't strip my Doris. Lucky me. I guess I will S3. I might as well just put all my buffs in because Jashu's gonna keep the speed buff up on Doris, so I'm just gonna do all my buffs, like whatever. Let's just keep it as safe as possible. I'm gonna S3 onto the Blood Moon Haste and try to kill him. Since there's no mitigation, this might be able to kill and not proc the Senya because that extra chip damage doesn't go through. Beautiful. So now it's just free. Like, pretty much can't lose anymore.
Must be brave.
Probably just gonna hit Conquer Lilius just to make this go by faster. Soulburn S1 for extra damage. Presses S2, but like, you know, whatever. Try to blind this. Yes. Hit the front, doesn't make much difference. He is counter set, which can trigger the Senya. Get free damage there. 3F there.
Give all that you have.
20k comp.
Glory of Harlan. Focus.
Let's get it together. Nothing in this world is free.
So it's just S3 conk, right?
Cream pastry legion, assemble.
I'm kind of overthinking it.
Oh yeah, we're unstoppable.
I sense new magic.
Just finish off the conk.
I must be
If I can, that is. Nope, not
I'll
quite.
make you kneel before me.
Okay.
This is just the beginning.
This Conquer Lilius is taking a while to die, unfortunately.
The time has come.
But yeah, this is a really stable comp.
I study. So
If Nato's watching this, he can probably just speed it up. Nice and clean. Nice and clean round first attack. Let's move over to our second attack. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so for our second attack of today, it is not scouted. We're hitting Martlet, and it's gonna be Zio, Shu, and LCB. So I'm gonna be going G perk because they all are single target, so I don't have to worry about, you know, maybe Zio isn't the fastest unit. So I'm running my DPS G perk because I think I really think it's gonna die anyways. I'll be running Zahak at 178 speed, and just speed and penetration. And I'll be running my Strays on speed torrent on attack boots. Now, whenever you're running this team, just make sure that your first unit, because Zio always targets the fastest, so we're at 209. You just want to make sure that the Zahak is not in speed RNG range, right? So if you're at like 200 or even 199 or 189, you can still get targeted by the Zio because you want to have a 20 speed gap between GP and Zahak. So just make note of that when you run any GP comps into Zio. For the second team, it's gonna be Polly, Senya, and Shaltir. We're doing an Emil Senya debut. You already know it, right? So we're running Emil Senya here on 3F. We're running like basically 40k HP, speed HP set. And then I'm going to be running my Emil Haste here on Celestine, counter, and HP, 26k. And then we'll be running Green Celine. She's going to be on the... this is not the right E. Whoops. Should be this one. Stun target. We're going to run the stun target because everybody is like, dude, stun target's so good, so good. Well, I'll give it a try. Why not, right? So we're running the stun target E, Secret Art Storm Sword, Destro, and Penetration set. And then, yeah, the whole idea is that Polly's going to move. I'm going to randomly hit a target. Shaltir is going to kill my Celine because I'm pushed back and shifts the stealth and all that. Procs my Senya, procs my Blood Moon Haste, and yeah, that's basically as far as I've kind of thought about it, right? But it should be okay. We should win. So let's go right ahead. Taga Hell Ancient Book. I'm gonna get pushed back.
I have no more business.
Grab some CR. 22.4k. So here's a CR. I'm just gonna S2 push Strays. I'm gonna S3 onto the Shu so that I can guarantee that my Strays S3 is gonna go on the LCB. And if LCB is on Snow Crystal and I miss crit, then shit, I guess you can just freaking come into my mouth.
What did he say?
So this should, in theory, kill the LCB, assuming it's not Zio highest HP. Perfecto, okay. And then we're gonna lose G perk unless it's not a damage Zio. Maybe it's not a damage Zio. Oh, never mind, we're Barak. Let our GP play the game, and then Zahak can finish. Okay. Now let's look at the second team. This one's definitely a bit of an overcook. 12.6k Polly. What artifact is she on? Not spatial temporal. I targeted on the Sea Phantom Politis. Nice.
Is it my turn?
Well, so the whole idea was Celine's gonna die, right? Celine is not dead. Oh, we didn't really think this far, huh? So I guess the idea is if I hit this, she's just gonna S3, but I'm stealth, so hit a random target. If I S3 Senya... Oh, fuck it. I'll just S3 Senya.
Step back.
Let's not think too much.
If you value your life, don't say
Partly
I'm
because
disappointed.
I don't know what I'm doing. Counter Senya, 3F. I mean, I don't stealth. Smile.
Only the futures that will
Yeah, Nato, you can
come.
maybe make me look a little bit better by editing this, yeah? Smile.
Doesn't your
Alright, Senya's 36.3k HP.
belong to me?
And goes on to Blood Moon Haste. This hits Blood Moon Haste. I get a counter. Strip. Celestine. Puggo.
For those who cannot leave.
Okay, wait. He gives it a 10k barrier, right? But like Blood Moon Haste is so...
very appetizing, but
Wait, I don't think this
Oh
can
well.
kill. I'm pretty sure this doesn't kill, so I'm just gonna Soulburn S1 to strip it first.
you're beginning to
Look at the
bore
Celestine heal, and then I'm gonna rip
I want to
Senya.
love you. I make this moment
30. Let's just say it's 40k HP.
unforgettable.
Do a shit ton of damage here. Nice.
I vow to
Unfortunately, I'm gonna lose my Green Celine because my 3F procs here, but basically played that
You
2v3,
are beneath
kind of.
me.
Emil Senya is really good. Smile. For our third and final attack, we'll be hitting menu. It's also a scout, so it's going to be Elena, Emil Senya, and Celine. So this is an Emil Senya video, so we're going to just do another Emil Senya attack, right? So running 3F, running speed boots this time. Shout out to Beat Mixer. Blood Moon Haze is going to be on counter, Celestine, HP set. And then Karina is going to be here as my Earth Bait for the Celine on Rocket Punch. So the whole idea on this is if Celine kits my Karina, Karina procs to Senya, Senya gets her S3, AoE, whatever. Blood Moon Haze is always going to be able to S3 nuke a unit if anybody dies. In this case, hopefully it would be Karina. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much an unlosable attack. You just have two of the best units in the game. Again, shout out to Beat Mixer. If I lose, it's not going to go on my record. It's going to go on his record. So all good. Bottom team, we already hit this on the first attack. But since this is kind of like a newer variation that a lot of people might not have seen yet, and I also obviously still have Monk geared, we're going to be running our Monk here on Symbol because we need to be able to hit a dodge artifact Genua. And then I'm going to be running Roanna on the same build. Attack ring hasn't been changed. Now Yoha obviously got stripped like a dog. So you guys are going to be able to witness me regear this because guess what? I do not want to re-record this, and yeah, NATO, you can speed it up if you want to, but I personally don't really care, so this should be good enough. And yeah, Holy Sack, and yeah, just we already did this the first attack, like I said, but just Monk, Soulburn S3, S2, Rana goes, you know the drill. All right, so let's go right ahead. All right, so it's a fast Elena, 16 KHP. I actually got a counter. That's nice. Didn't strip though. And now this is on the highest attack EE, and looks like this is the cleanse EE. Yep. All right, so in this case, I don't need to really rip an S3. I'm just gonna S1 on Senya. Now, Celine's 9.7k HP. She's gonna go straight into the Karina.
It's not my fault if you get
I don't know if this actually does enough damage to... yeah, it doesn't quite do enough damage. But we're just gonna S1 here. And hopefully strip here. Well, I guess we get the proc to Celestine. 35.5k Senya is gonna go onto our Blood Moon Haste. How much damage does it do with the 3F? Pretty respectable amount. Eventually, we're going to be able to proc, so I'm going to rip S3 onto Elena here. Because if my Karina takes enough damage eventually, then I'm able to proc my AoE 3F when it gets reset. Tank a hit there. S1 should kill Elena, since there's no mitigation.
I'm growing tired
And
of
I'm
this
just going to S1, because that kills. 3F hits me. I S1 Senya.
Here's how it's done.
Oh, it's counter set. Oh, everybody in Guild War defense runs counter set Senya. Get Celestine healing again. Emil Haste is just broken. Just S1. S1 again. Counters. Yeah, this like, I feel like if you just put these two units against any Guild War defense, I feel like you just can't really lose. Like, it doesn't seem very balanced, don't you think?
You're beginning to bore me.
So Emil Senya's dead.
I gave you a chance.
I hope this does enough damage so I can see Senya play the game, please. Beautiful. Awesome. Alright. Senya gets to play the game. That makes me very happy. Goes into my Senya.
I'm ready.
I'm just gonna hit Celine. I don't even need a S3.
I vow my life to
We're gonna S3 here and see how much damage you do with 37k HP.
belong to me.
Dead. Emil Senya is very balanced. Okay, so Polly's gonna move. It's Wind Rider Genua, we saw that. And if we're speed down, the Genua's gonna take a turn, but we have Yola here to cover, so it should be fine. 11k Genua. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna Soulburn S3. The only way you really lose with this team, I think, is like if you put the wrong artifacts on or you don't seal the right unit. But you should always be sealing the Genua every time, if you can. And I'm gonna rip an S3 with our Roanna now.
That twilight glimmer. Is that the color
Hopefully
of
push
the
them back.
crescent?
Beautiful. And since they're binded, they can't really do anything. S1.
Don't you?
S1 with Roanna.
Show of a lifetime.
And S3 with the Yola.
Another insect.
And it's pretty much over. So if you guys are struggling against this team, no need to run like Abigail, MLK anymore, or whatever. If you don't have Lethe, you don't have Karina, run this comp. And I promise you it will work. So, nice and clean. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun because just hanging out in VC with the boys and running Emil Senya, it's kind of funny. She's just kind of broken. I think she's definitely a must pull. She's insanely broken on Guild War defense. And let me just show you guys why. I know I usually do my outro showing my profile card and all that stuff, but if you just take a look at my defense lately, it's been kind of popping off, dude, with Emil Senya. Like, I'm going to definitely be making a video on Emil Senya and how you utilize her on defense in different builds. That'll be coming later this week. But so far, I think she's insane. Like, in RTA, she's insane. In Guild War defense, she's insane. In Arena defense, she's freaking insane. The only area that she's kind of weak in is just, like, PvE, but that goes for a lot of the PvP units that are released now. But yeah, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy. Finally, once again, back from vacation, trying to get into the groove of things. And yeah, if you guys haven't popped by my stream or followed me or subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And again, please let me know what you guys think about the mic, what needs to be adjusted, if it's fine, if it's not. And I'll see you guys in the next video, or maybe on stream if you guys are going to say what's up. So take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.